When I said this movie is hilarious non-stop, that is an understatement, because seriously, this movie fucking cracks me up every 5 seconds. Like, literally throughout the whole film, it is non-stop laughs. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is OCD Movie Reviews. My name is On the Brinkat, and today I'm going to review the latest spoof comedy that came out, and that film is The Naked Gun. This movie is directed by Akiva Schaffer, hopefully I said the guy's name right, and this movie stars Liam Neeson and Pamela, and this is, I would say, yeah, a legacy sequel and somehow reboot to the Naked Gun franchise. Lieutenant Frank Drablin Jr., played by Liam Neeson, becomes a police officer like his legendary father and must save the police department from shutting down by solving a case and save the world. So, when it comes to the Naked Gun franchise, I really love the first movie. I thought the first movie was a comedy classic. It's absolutely hilarious because of Leslie Nielsen. He is such a funny actor, and he's great in these spoof comedies like Airplane and The Naked Gun, and of course, rest in peace, what a legend. And I gotta say, the second movie I actually find more funnier than the first movie, in my personal opinion, 2.5. I actually really enjoyed the second movie, and I honestly don't remember the third one all that much. I remember seeing it once. Yeah, I remember seeing the third one once, like literally that is it. I was trying to watch all the Naked Gun movies leading up to this movie, but you know, I just didn't get time to do it because of course, I have a life, I have work and stuff, but I do remember the first movie and the second movie very freaking well. So when I heard they were making a new Naked Gun movie that's going to star Liam Neeson, I didn't know what to think, to be honest with you, because when it comes to spoof comedies, it worked back then in the 70s to the 90s, you know, like the Naked Gun movies, like Austin Powers movies, and especially the first two Scary Movie movies, you know? Spoof comedies was big back in the day, and I felt like spoof movies are kind of dead at this point after the last one I watched since Scary Movie 5 that came out in 2013. Yeah, that movie was a piece of shit. So now we got the legacy sequel to the classic spoof movie, and like I said, I was nervous for this film until the first teaser trailer came out, and I found out the people behind this movie. Akiva Schaffer is directing this movie, who directed Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping. I thought that movie is a very underrated comedy. I thought it's a very good comedy film. And also, this movie is produced by Seth MacFarlane, of course involved with Family Guy and the Ted movies. So, you know, I have some hope throughout this movie, and from that first teaser trailer, it looked hilarious. It looks like it's going back to the spirits of the Naked Gun franchise, but you know, I was still nervous, because when it comes, like I said, to legacy sequels with comedy, it's just hard to do. And oh my gosh, guys, I walked out of the Naked Gun just so fucking happy, because man, this is how you do a comedy legacy sequel right. This is like literally a return to form for spoof movies. Honestly, The Naked Gun was a total hilarious blast from start to finish. And when I said this movie is hilarious non-stop, that is an understatement, because seriously, this movie fucking cracks me up every 5 seconds. Like literally throughout the whole film, it is non-stop laughs. Every single humor in this film that just comes, I was killing myself laughing. This is definitely one of the funniest movies that I have seen in such a long time. And that is all thanks to Liam Neeson. Holy shit, I was not expecting Liam Neeson to literally retrieve the legacy of Leslie Nielsen in every step of the way. He is perfect for this role as Frank Drablin Jr. He is fantastic in this film. Every single joke that Liam Neeson brings out with his serious humor, it just absolutely works. Liam Neeson is so good in this movie, and if they're going to keep doing other Naked Gun movies after this movie, I would love to see it because of Liam Neeson. He is just great, and I would say, in a way, it's sort of a comeback for Liam Neeson, because, you know, he does those generic Taken type action movies, and, you know, he's always the best part of him, but I just want Liam Neeson to have a redemption when it comes to his acting career. I feel like The Naked Gun will do that. He is great in comedy, and he needs to do more movies like this because he is so great in the film. And also, Pamela Anderson is also really good in this film and also really hilarious in this film. And I thought the chemistry between them two absolutely works in the film. And of course, we found out they're actually dating now in real life, so you can definitely feel their chemistry there. They both look like they had so much fun doing this film. Honestly, I don't find any flaws with the comedy of this film because, seriously, I had such a great time with the comedy of the film, and each single joke in The Naked Gun, I was pissing myself laughing. I would say Leslie Nielsen, if he was still alive, he would have been so proud of Liam Neeson because he definitely carries this film in every step of the way. Also, the rest of the acting is great. Paul Walter Hauser is great in this film. Kevin Durand is great in the film. The villain from X-Men Origins Wolverine that was in his shit generic, you know, bad guy roles, he's actually really funny in this film. Everyone in this film looked like they just had a total blast making this spoof movie, but I just gotta say, man, after watching this film, it's like, yeah, I felt like I'm seeing those old school spoof movies again. It felt like spoof movies are basically back at this point. But this movie is definitely a movie when you just feel sad, you just feel lonely, and you just want to see something that will make you laugh the whole way through. The Naked Gun will absolutely do that, guys. If you even haven't seen the other Naked Gun movies, I wouldn't say you should worry. Like, I would say the first movie I would recommend the most out of the other films, watching it before this film, so you can kind of get some of the Easter eggs, but this movie does feel like its own thing. It does feel like a remake in per se, but it's also kind of a legacy sequel because it definitely ties in a bit with the Naked Gun movies, like Liam Neeson is the son of Leslie Nielsen's character in the original film. But seriously, there's not too much to say about this movie except that this movie is just non-stop laughs the whole way through, and Liam Neeson just absolutely carries the film, and seriously, this is how you do a comedy legacy sequel absolutely right. So of course, overall guys, The Naked Gun was a total blast from start to finish. This movie is one of the funniest movies that I've seen in such a long time. It's sort of like the 21 Jump Street of this year. Seriously, this movie is so funny that I would absolutely rewatch this movie more times than I thought I would. Liam Neeson is fantastic in this film. He definitely resembles the legacy of Leslie Nielsen just so well, but also make it his own, and I thought he's great in the film, and I cannot wait to see him more if they make more Naked Gun movies. Pamela Anderson is good, the rest of the cast is really good in the film, the comedy really does land. There's so many great jokes in this film, and it's literally non-stop. You don't have time to breathe, because every single joke comes in 5 seconds, and every single joke landed for me in this film. You know, the story is a little bit generic, you know, it's a story we've seen many times before, but we don't go into these spoof movies for the story, so that's just not a flaw, that's just like, yeah, that's just a nitpick. Everything about The Naked Gun was just a lot of fun from start to finish, and if you love comedy, The Naked Gun will definitely be that for you. So guys, go out and see The Naked Gun as soon as you possibly can, especially if you just want to have a bit of a laugh. This movie is just non-stop laughter from start to finish, so absolutely go see The Naked Gun on the big screen. And stay through the credits, guys. Stay through it. There's a lot of things happening in the credits, especially there's a post-credit scene as well. It'll keep a smile to your face. So guys, that is my review for The Naked Gun. Let me know what you think of this movie in the comments below. Do you like the film, hate the film, or you feel it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Keep contacting with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notify for my latest movie reviews and other movie related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.